Ultima, Underworld, the Stygian Abyss. My notes indicate we were on level 4. From level 4 we went into level 5 and we find a bunch of tombstones and we got one of the relics. So the bullfrog puzzle is done. We still don't know. Yeah, it's easier to start the game and see what we need to do actually. So let me move over here. And let me get this show on the road. You re-enter the abyss. So it's easier if we look at the map. So I haven't finished exploring level 4, which I should do first. Because we can still come down here if I can't find a way. It probably connects here. If I can't, I can come down here from the previous floor. And I have to explore all of this because we have a door here that we don't know how to open. We probably need to find an artifact from the knights that indicates how we deal with this. And this will have probably the tomb of Sir Ingvar, which will have the golden plate, which I need to bring back to Dorna Iron Fist, which should give us access to full knighthood. Alright, so yeah, pretty straightforward, I think. As long as we can figure out how to open that door. I'm gonna start exploring here, this place. Everything is excellent, right? Yeah, I repaired everything myself. All the skill points for that. These belong to an outcast. The gloves don't. The pack does, the book doesn't. So I can grab the book. And let me get a refresher here. This is nothing. This is a bags for garbage. This is text and other important stuff. I have dropped. Hang on. Right, it was here. Gems and poles. This is the one that has stuff that we might need. Includes the fishing pole, which I think we don't need. And this is the key items place, which only has artifacts and actual keys. I could drop... The artifacts are pretty heavy. It might get to a point where I drop them somewhere. Just to... hang on, I forgot to pull up my spell reference card thingy. Thingamajig. Game comes with a reference card. It includes a list of spells, not all of them. And I'm using it unapologetically. Because it was part of the game. You were supposed to keep the reference things next to you while you were playing anyway. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now let's read the book. A short treatise on fishing technique, including casting technique and choice of lures. Can't I learn from this? I don't know, it makes sense to me that I would increase my skill. Because we got... like things like this one, but there was another one that was even more like obvious. Skating walls. This should give me like acrobat skill, and this should give me fishing skill. Wait, but is there a fishing skill? I don't think there is. No, there is swimming. Maybe it would increase swimming, but I don't know if... Can I use it? No. It's probably just flavor. Okay, let me talk to the guy and keep exploring. I'm currently peckish. Wait, come back. Ora Dinar. Hail, stranger, what unhappy accident brings thee to the abyss? I'm attempting to rescue a girl. Survival alone is an ambitious goal in the abyss. Thou art a brave soul indeed, if thou aspirest to aught beyond that. How dost thou survive amidst such peril? I take care to keep myself far from trouble's path and fish for my food. Where dost thou fish in this place? If thou but venture northward, thou shalt soon come across a pond so thick with fish, thou couldst walk across without getting thy boots wet. I can give thee my spare fishing rod if thou dost need it. Thou art kind, but I need it not. Was Winter interested in a trade? Yes. I don't wish to bother any further. Farewell. Let me see other pieces of conversation with him. Canst tell me aught of what lies ahead? I fear I can tell thee little of what lies ahead. I have found that those seeking trouble in the nether regions of the abyss find it eager to make their acquaintance. Hast thou seen an evil wizard carrying a maiden? No, I haven't. I think I should go now. Look, there he is, right behind thee. He's upset. I'm sorry, I was just a joke, lighten up. Friendly, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let me do a quick conversation without upsetting him. Attempting to rescue a girl. How does thou survive? Where does thou fish? I need it not. No. Second part of the conversation. In sooth, thou art lucky to have survived so long, friend. The abyss is a place of fearsome peril. Canst thou aid me in my quest? I have little urge to seek trouble. Outlived many in the abyss by having the good sense to keep myself out of harm's way. Thou wouldst be wise to do the same. I shall seek advice from not a coward. Can you tell anything that might aid me? Okay, this is just a fishing tutorial guide. It's fine. Still friendly. Okay, that's a passage cleared. There's a little corner not open there. I need the experience. Hang on. Get out of the way. Beep beep. Okay. So this is the pond full of fish, I presume. I don't know why there's like a red dot in there. Put down a save and let's start exploring north. Oh, this is the fish pond. It's a different one. Hang on. It does go on. Okay, I don't know what the red... Oh, the red pixel was unexplored. It was like from the parchment. It wasn't actually red. Okay, interesting. Now let's go here. See if it leads anywhere. Please no lurker. Oh, there is a waterfall. There is a lurker. Wait. It's not attacking me. Now I need to check if it is mellow. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a mellow lurker that you can talk to that gives you the hint that you need. There might be a drop from there. It was mellow. You got no response. Alright, it is mellow. Oh look, it's a 3D chest. Also, I'm hearing something to my left. It's probably nothing. Okay. Look at the sturdy chest. Open the sturdy chest. It's locked. Wait, what did you do? It undid the order. Okay, I messed I messed up. Hang on. It's very important for me that the keys remain ordered. So I know in which order I got them. None work. It failed. Can I keep trying? I know I have 0 lockpicking skills. It's not breaking the lockpicks though. Okay, either my skill, it's because my skill is shit. Or it's because this one cannot be unlocked without the actual key. Chest is locked. Interesting. Maybe we drop from there carrying the key. So let me write here. Locked chest. And let's check the other passageway. Which was here, I think. Yeah. It might lead somewhere here. I have checked for secret passages here. I still don't know how to get there. Other than coming from above. Interesting. Cracked stone wall, but doesn't mean it's a secret passage. Mellow acid slug. Nice. Please don't mind me, friend. He's mellow. You see a window too far high up for me. No, we're going this one. We don't need to mark it. Mellow. Oh, I should be able to talk. Stranger, greetings. Bika. You speak lizardman tongue. Very good. Many lizardmans would be your friends then. Thank thee, I try my best. How can you me help? Who is thy leader? Of Islek you seek, looking east of our dwellings. Wait, what about... Sorry, you cannot, I help. Let me talk to him again in case I missed anything. He reverts back to lizard speak. And you have to trade, they just copied pasted the dialogue tree, probably. It's fine. Friend, I'm just lizard. Okay, now that passage west should just connect to the stairs and nothing else. Oh. Wait, I saw a red thing. Right? Okay, I want to see what's in there, but I'm gonna save because it's going to explode and I don't want to leave shit on the floor. Nothing relevant. Okay, let me finish mapping the stairs first. There we go. And now let's check this door. It's locked. Have I used this key yet? Oh, this one works. Well, this might connect here. Okay. Yeah, it probably does, considering. But it needs to have... It's mellow. It doesn't. So strange. Unless I can... We were told the waterfalls were a site. Huh. So this area is elevated. Fly spell. You had a fence post error. Cujo was published before the running man, so you're reading it first. Oh, okay. Cujo is a good book, right? It's a very famous character. I know Cujo from some Quake mod. I didn't know what it was from. You know what? What if this is a flying potion? I don't think it is. Haven't read it yet, but I enjoyed it so far. Well, I'm glad. I think the keys for flight are these ones, so I don't think we are flying. I wonder if I can... Hang on, okay. Undo the opening of the urn. And because I have that ring that makes me jump like a maniac, maybe I can jump there. Which would probably not be intended, but in sim, so intended. Probably not though, but... Wait, what about the other one? This might be easier. Okay. I want to see what is the absolute edge that I can get to. This is very precise maneuvering. Yeah, and of course I can't jump from the water. Why am I so fat? Even that is not... this might not be a doable jump. Seems implausible. Are you forgetting a spell? I can't cast fly yet. Not fly? Ah, yes. Yes, I can't remember everything. Yes, hang on. It's actually not on the thing. That's why I forgot about it. Man, I have to remember that spell more often because it's weirdly relevant. Yeah, it's not on the thing. I have it noted down. It's this and this. Incantation failed. There we go. Makes lurkers way easier. The problem is it takes all my mana. Oh, it wouldn't have helped me because there's another one there. If I made that jump. I would have been so frustrated if I finally managed to get it. It didn't get up here and it's like, oops, get wrecked. I need to invest in magic. Yeah, that's cool, Bert. Investing magic and leaving gold behind. Everyone's favorite streamer. Please don't kill us, lurkers. Pod person, yes. Pod person confirmed. No claiming to guess the guy drum. So going south is that. So the only other passage is this. Now I have notes regarding water. I have to look at them. Excellent male shirt. Wait, was that it? That might be it. We like being here. I'm glad. Please enjoy your stay. I should have saved before doing all of this. It's fine. Missile protection. Ah, it's magic. It's... You can remain there. I don't care. I'm gonna need food. Do I have space in here to make food? I do. There's no room to create that. You know, I don't have mana. Can't go to sleep here because I'm in water. Okay, let me just move out of here. Let me read what my notes say about water. Watery area. One pool is easy to reach from the lizard area. Wizard layer is here. We can reach this pool. The other is secluded near a fishing run. Oh, fishing run, the guy here. So this is the other one. South of the Abyss. Yeah, but it's actually talking about this one. Because this is the central shaft of the Abyss. Is it on every level? It is! Oh, this thing is the central shaft. Every level it has this blocked. Oh, so those doors there are locked. No, these are probably just small rooms. Oh, so that window that we looked at looked down at the shaft. Interesting. Oh, there is a window here as well, I remember that. And so fancy, every floor probably has a window that looks into the central shaft. Which might be relevant. Let me get out of here. I forgot to start the timer. Good evening, Beve. Let me fix the timer first. We have been playing this for what, 30 minutes? At least. So let me add 30 minutes there. Let me start the timer. Yeah, thank you. I keep forgetting. Okay, let me find a spot with some space. Here, let me sleep here. Then let's eat. Currently fed. I don't have more mana. Can I cast light? No. I don't know if I want to go on without light. That's fine somehow. It's my responsibility to not completely forget shit. Alright, so this has been checked. We have this, which might be lizards. And this, which I have no idea. If this was nothing, there was like a magic thing there. And the locked chest, of course. Bloodstain. Looks like lizard blood to me. Oh. Okay. Here. Well, technically this shit is not shit I want to keep. So it goes here. Oops. Oh, runes. I don't... There is... And a lockpick. There is one particular rune that I really want. Now those I don't have... Yeah, one of those I don't have. This one. Does it enable me to do anything? Cause fear? Night vision. Oh, night vision is probably better than the light. I can try it. And this one I already had, yes. So, night vision would be the new rune. And this, which I also don't have mana for. I'll probably rest for it. Diary of a Seer who was embarking on a troll watching journey. Probably not relevant. Nearly full lantern. Okay, let me do this. And there's a chance night vision is... oh shit. Without the aid of... T-Ball continues to... I fear will not be... I think this is the one that turns it into grayscale. Yeah, no, this is useless. Okay, you can click to remove it, but I wasted all that mana, so... It's very random. I did the same cast and the guy didn't show up on the dream. There is daylight. But daylight requires... Like, there is a single rune that enables so many spells. Like, greater healing, daylight, gate, travel... Oh. The noise was from something, after all. Unless that bat is... mellow. I can't seem to click the goddamn bat to see if it is mellow or not. Mellow. Yeah, it's a mellow vampire bat. No reason to. Vas, you assume? Do they have names of runes? Yeah, it's probably Vas. Yeah, because gate travel is the equivalent of greater speed. Daylight is the equivalent of greater light. And greater hills, of course, is... Yeah, Vas. Very, very, very good mention. And fly is greater... Levitate. Right, I do remember from my Ultima Online days that Vas is greater. Welcoming Kibitz. Assume breadcrumbs for mapping, not for making fried foods. Real crusty. Isn't there a guy that does like gold foiled food or some dumb shit like that? It's always possible. Leviosa, welcoming Soupy. Gold foil is easy. Yeah, let me spend a lot of money to shit. It's a different bucket of gold piece fried chicken. It'd probably be a bit too expensive. Okay, I really need that key because that... Or lore regarding the levers. Either one would be good. So this right here is the central shaft on every level. There's gold in there, poop. Yeah. Dig in. Yeah, this is the central shaft. Yeah, it looks into there. Outstanding. Gives a whole new meaning to a gold rush. That's a problem. We have explored everything. We don't know how to deal with the lever. Wait. I will sunfall. I mean, I have multiple floors to explore. It could just come to me as I do. East Leak, east of our dwellings. East Leak. Okay, it's someone I talked to before. A gold flush. I don't have one of the runes required for opening locks. Which I would be able to cast if I had the rune. Right. So the issue on this level is that I don't know how to get through here. We were supposed to get hints by looking at the artifacts from the knights. I've looked at everything we got. I'm sure it's like a combination puzzle. Let me look at my notes. Okay, so the bullfrog puzzle is done. Let me check mark that. Maze of Silas has hidden chambers and items. The Door of Precious Levers is beyond the maze. It's here. Believed to be in a concealed area, it was. Their workings can be gleaned through artifacts of the Knight's Order. Like, only artifacts we got are these. No, not this. These four. Watery area, one pulls, easy. Okay, that's done. Check mark. One should be more careful to dot one's I's than to cross one's T's. Is that a hint to anything? It's very random. We need to find the golden plate, but the golden plate is here. Golem on an island surrounded by lava that's on a lower level. In the land of the seers, we have other things to do. In the land of the seers. Maze conceals chambers, yes. One leads to Ingvar, yes. To pass into the unseen, jump through the scene. That sounds like walking to a waterfall to me, but I have tried walking to every waterfall. The heights of the north have a hidden counterpart. The depths of the south, I presume. Bullfrog puzzle has a simple solution. There's more than meets the eye in that place. Yeah, I think that's check mark. Check mark. And water-filled area, we have done that as well. Ask Shanklick about the crazy wizard. This lizard right here is not Shanklick, right? No. But there's something I can talk to him about. Like, they wouldn't have given me the option to talk to him about something if it wasn't required. I mean, we don't need to ask about the crazy wizard anymore. The crazy wizard had broken the sword. We have fixed the sword already. Right. So I'm gonna head downstairs. I don't think there's anything else for me to find here for now. And going downstairs, it's only... Oh no, there are these, but there is this as well. Interesting. Oh, there is an anvil here. Okay, I don't have to go all the way down to repair. I could use some help with my fighting skill. Use the mantra. Oh, okay. So the Roderick holds the key thou needest. Behind him lies a maze with many secret places. Right, that's the maze, Silas maze I have. I have the key, I have used it to open something. But which key did I use it on? Was it... Ah, this was secret, but this required the key. It's the lever that we need to... Yeah, so it's still the same. Is everything fully repaired? Storage room. It's locked. We might get access to it once we become a full knight. Is there anything in here? I mean... Can't go into the drain. Down the drain it goes. I've spoken to all. Okay, so he does suggest talking. Oh, we missed this one. Same exact help / information. Maybe the answer is in the maze because they keep telling me to. Jeez. I mean, I'm not gonna talk to everyone if they're all gonna say the same shit. And this doesn't even say anything. The slap. Okay, just another happy customer. Tell me about the Maze of Silas. I thought I had already told thee of that. You had. The maze is now infested with pests and littered with debris and bones, but there are said to be other things in the maze as well. Hidden chambers and items of some value. The locations of these chambers and items are unknown now. However, so that they contain, I cannot reveal to thee. Nah, that's not good enough. Hello there, Games on VHS. Welcome in, my friend. There's some good looking popcorn. Holy shit, I'm hungry. Yeah, I tried to get out of. I pressed the wrong button. It's whatever. I hadn't finished this. I should have saved. I upset the guy. Poor guy. Made him very upset. Wait, was this before the whole... No, it wasn't. No, I went the wrong way. Okay, no, I know what I... Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine, I went the wrong way. Distracted by ebooks. Oh no! Get Sunfall, everyone. He's reading. Nerd! You know you're hungry when a Twitch emote looks delicious. Yeah, I've been hungry for a while. But it's working. It's working. That's what matters. I don't remember how far along I was. You know what it's like. Yeah. You know, I'm actually starting to... Okay, this is the guy that I was talking to. Starting to make plans in my head for how to manage my diet once I'm done losing weight, because I can't keep it the way it is, because that would be unhealthy, but I also can't risk like gaining weight again, so I have to carefully like I need to find a balance later. It's going to take some getting used to. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Like, hell no. I've made that mistake a few times. I'm beyond done. It would not be appropriate for me to show you my thick taper. Very well, here it is. Don't touch. No touching. I thank thee for the chance to see the taper again. Now that thou hast found it, it is right that thou dost keep it. Thou wilt find that the light it produces is quite steady, for it continually sacrifices of itself to produce light for thee. Cabra is imbued with virtue, however, and although it consumes itself constantly to provide light, it considers replenishes as well. Sunfall has told me this in like very few words. Like, be efficient. Get used to it and find what works for you. Yeah, that's the plan. Yes. Should be fine. I'm currently thinking of like, because every health professional says that you should like have a bunch of smaller meals, I'm thinking of just keeping the diet as it is and just add other meals throughout the day instead of changing my current eating habits. Oh, there was some port there. It is quite nice. The price of weight loss, eternal vigilance. I was thinking of that today. Like when you have the body type, the genetics, the mindset to be obese, it's always there. Like it's like Alcoholics Anonymous. Like you have to stay on top of it. You can't like, yeah, I'll eat whatever feels good. That's how I get to 200 and something pounds. 220 pounds I was at. So no, you have to keep watch constantly. If you get distracted, you get wrecked. Yeah, skinny people don't get it. Like they think that we're just being slobs. Like, why do you have to gorge yourself on food? Man, that's how much it feels like I should eat. It's better it cross one as fuck. Fuck. God damn, that's the most hidden hint ever. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Outstanding. Holy fuck. That was kind of amazing. I'm very pleased with myself that I figured it out. Neither one has a T in their name anyway. Now we still have tombstone. We have more tombstones in the game, but it's probably just these two. So I have silver, gold, gold, and I have silver, silver, gold. Jesus, god damn it, how the hell are you supposed to figure this out? Well, I did. Yeah, it's the problem with this kind of game. Like, they were made in a time where you're expected to just run around aimlessly for days trying to figure shit out. Right, we leave east. Generally proud, that's what I work for, yes. You did mention that, like, when the door slap always gets me. When I started streaming this and you were like, "Oh, you're taking notes. This is gonna be good." Yeah, there you go. Notes help. Like, yeah, artifacts. Well, tombs are kind of artifacts, I guess. Cross one's eyes. Dot the eyes, cross the T's. Yeah, it's a Est and West situation all over again. Wait, where the jackasses is here? Yeah, okay. The weird dots is suit you immediately, but you're a font nerd. You are. There's nothing wrong with that, but you are. Yeah, Soupy, that's perfectly reasonable. And honestly, when I'm not streaming, a lot of the times I will just, yeah, whatever, look it up. But it is satisfying when you're willing to. It's very satisfying when you're willing to put in the work. God damn. Ah, man. I'm glad I'm wearing pants. Yeah, it's probably magical, I don't care. Fanfare here. Do I have anything that would be fanfare level? No. Like I have this.
Wow.
Hallelujah, half one.
Yeah, it's fine. If I have beaten King's Quest, I wouldn't get anywhere near that game without a guide. Yeah. But no, I haven't. I wouldn't get anywhere near a Sierra Adventure game without a guide. Those have soft locks, fuck that noise. Here lies Sir Ingvar, Knight of the Order of the Crux Ansata. Roberto Williams game design can suck your left nut. Okay, what is this? It's the stirring eulogy for Sir Ingvar. I can feel the stirring in my loins. Perfect gold plate. There you go, that was amazing. Thank you, game. City 2000 of the... There's a game you got back in the day, you didn't get far. Are you going through my VOD list? I beat that game, I think, without any hints. It was unique. It was a very unique game. Someone who has played most of them without a guide, do not play them without a guide. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Which reminds me of Megami Tensei 2. There is one decision in that game that is so jacked because you have no way of knowing what the correct one is, and it takes the entire game to realize you made the wrong one. I know some of you might be interested in playing that game, so I can't reveal too much. But that's... I don't know exactly what would happen, but it feels like one of those games where it's like, well, you made the wrong choice 50 hours ago. Maybe start from scratch. Hello there, Lelouch. Yes. Right answer to have your beat King's Quest, yes, with a big stick. Well, it has tried to touch my entire family, so... I have succeeded, here's the plate. Okay, let me, I can clear out a lot of notes here. Much prefer your King's Quest where you're reading it. So that's a much better quest. Relating to Kings, yes. Maze of Silas, it's done. Door of Precious Levers, it's done. One should be careful to dot, it's done. Door in a golden plate, done. Man, so many check marks. So the Tombs of Sir Lionir as Sir Everil, done. The Maze Conceals, done. The maze is locked, done. Heights of the North, I don't know if that's relevant or not. Maze of Silas is done. We have finished a lot of shit. Now it's just those locked doors on level 3 that are still a mystery. Which I might be able to brute force once we can just open things with the magic. Here's the plate! Thy quest is accomplished. Well done. Well done. I heard a door opening. I think that's the armory. All things that belong to the order now belong to thee. If you can carry them, I have opened the door to the armory from here. Telekinesis, just open the door from here, yes. And thou mayest go there and take items as thou dost need them to accomplish the quests and goals thou dost set for thyself. Now what wouldst thou have of me? All that I can tell thee, I have told. Seek the virtues on thy own through what is left of our once noble colony. Good luck and honor on thy quests. Very well. The guy's kicking some boulders around. So that quest was not required, so all that stuff was... Excellent play. They belong to a knight. I can take everything, but I'll make someone upset in the process. That's a bit jacked. I'm glad I don't need any of that. Dorna just has a really, really long wooden pole.
That's a penis.
Alright, I can go here or here. I want to make sure, I think if I go here, I have explored everything there, but I want to check. Make sure. Because I used to go down and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna explore everything because I'm going back up. So let me certify myself first. So this door leads here. We have not explored everything here. The other one leads here. We have explored all of this. Yeah, the other stairs. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We have a lot of shit to look at. New level, everyone. Huzzah, progress. Although that golden plate quest was very satisfying, but ultimately it was very nothingness. We are Knight of the Order, huzzah. Okay, let me clear this. And put one here and one here. I have the big room here and I have that over there. Let me go back this way. See if all of this opens up somewhere. There's a door here, so let me put... Well, I'm checking this right now. It is attacking me, yes. Oh, this connects to the big room. Oh, and those probably all connect to the big room as well. You see a plant on the ceiling. Yeah, all into the big ass room. I mean, this room No, it's north of the shaft. Shaft is here. Oh, hello. Hi, sir. He dodged. Went backwards, so he dodged. Now, if I drop on the big room, I can't come back up. Right, so yeah, maybe this leads into the big room. I'm not gonna drop here. Let me finish exploring up there first. Wait, they might be mellow. No, it's hostile. Oh, you're seeing a stalactite. Hostile. Level 13. Oh, yes! Which means we can cast level 7 spells. Which include fly, but we still don't have the goddamn rune. Invisibility, reveal. Reveal is gonna be very useful. I'm gonna have to invest in magic because we don't have enough mana for some of those Circle 7 spells. Yeah, we can ally. Confusion. Ally probably turns an enemy to our side. Fly, invisibility, and reveal. Fly and reveal are like, they're gonna be so freaking good. But they both... Well, reveal I can already cast. It's this, this, and this. I might not have mana for it. Yeah. I need to invest. Yeah, next time I find a shrine, I'm gonna put full points into magic. We could also use lore. Like, casting is fine. We can cast the spells, even if we fail, like, just keep recasting. We need mana and lore. We don't have a mantra for those. We have a mantra for magic in general. We have one for lore. But yeah, it's something that we need to look at later. Next shrine. Next shrine. There's only 3 magic skills. Not a hard farm to roll. That's true. That does make that weird process of rolling easier. Let me put this in a better place here, and let me raise this. I can see they all lead into there. And this is gonna end right here, unless it has like stairs. Hostile skeletons. Oh, that's... Oh, that one is already running away. You both were hostile. Caved-in stairway. Does this line up with the Great Stair? Yes. Alright. It's cool that they do have it on every level. Grand Staircase, level 1 had it as well. Alright, goody! Yeah, there is some gold here, I guess. Gold. Let me erase this because that's where we're going to. This game has more sense on place in games with 30. I thought you were going to talk about the physics. A lot of games that came after this that fumbled physics so much. This one is simple, yet it works it just well enough. And it has a lot of sense. It's a very sensible game, yes. High state chamber. So this is high state. On the lower level, do we get a low state chamber? Currently hungry. Let's work on this. Create food. This, and it can't be on a slope, otherwise it gets deleted. Yeah. We're all fed. Okay, not gonna use all the mana, I'm gonna cast light. There we go. This does lead into that big room. One thing I like about this game is that it has a lot of... It's something that dungeon crawlers, the traditional ones, rarely do. It has a lot of architecture that is just for show. Like, it makes a lot of sense to have like these things overlooking the high state chamber, but they serve no purpose. Like, why would I go here and drop down? Well, they serve an architectural storytelling purpose. Which dungeon crawlers, you know, because of limited graphics and limited everything, they usually don't bother with this. So I do appreciate that I have this kind of stuff. Like a lot of places I go into, oh, this was nothing. But that's fine. Oh. Wait, is that a flute? I thought it was a chocolate bar. And I was like, wait, what? I can't, you can only, what? What? Oh, hi, sir. I'm kinda busy. Do you want the food? I can give you the food. That's part of what you mean by a sense of place. Yeah, you did talk about that. Feels like an actual location, rather than just maps made by a person for a video game. Yeah, no, that's a good point. So this goes into the bag of garbage. You are too full. Yeah, bag of garbage. And this goes here into the thing, and this goes there after I've done with it. Hello there, Janky Toe. And yes, picking locks. What bellowing won't tell you. Okay, so that's that's a very interesting wordplay in because if you bellow you learn it, but right. Put the floating there. What is this book? I got it on the wrong thing. I'm starting to think that these are useless. Pouch is too full. I do want to get rid of the pouches though. Pouch is too full. Man, that pouch is horrendously small then. Oh, there's an oh, hi, are you hostile? You're hostile, okay. put this here. Okay, this is nothingness. This is nothingness. This might be relevant. This might be relevant. This is probably not relevant. This is a spell that we got. It's not going to be relevant anymore. This is done. It is a journal from an important guy. But it's heavy. The notes are not heavy, the books are. Right, these ones aren't. Maybe all of them together. Like, I have this here. This is 1 stone. If I take the entire bag out, that's 4 stones. They have a little bit of weight. Some of these, like, yeah, this is nothing. Well, it might be. I'm going to write it down anyway that I'm dropping shit here. Right, anything else I want to drop? No. So this here, and that's 7 stones. That helps. Before I save. Books. Let me write it slightly down. Books. Let me actually. High state. Okay. Good organizing. Done. There's a door there. It is marked on the map. Hostile. Are you also hostile? You are. You were. You're a hostile cloud of dust now. Get wrecked, you hostile piece of shit. Alright. Okay, this might be just you know, one of those places that are very flavorful. The high state thing. You know, hostility is like psychic boomerang. Yeah. Didn't work out very well for them. Right, this is the central shaft. Which I can look down into. Everything is starting to make sense. I like how the whole thing starts to come together. And you start to get a better sense of how the abyss is supposed to operate. It's not, like you said, a bunch of random maps. Like they do something they used to do more often. They are at some points sacrificing gameplay and simplicity to make things look and feel more interesting. Oh, stairs going down. Stairs up. Okay, plenty of stuff down here to explore. On level 6. This was clearly meant to be the hub of the colonies, and now it's overrun by Headless, which tells its own little story. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, the Headless are people that had heads before. Okay, those stairs are feeling disconnected. Because there's gonna be a lot of map here, I might skip there. If it does connect back here, it's fine. Yeah, it's fast to get back there. Then you have to do this. Yeah, the fact that this is... Oh, no, it is connected. No, it isn't. This isn't connected. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to go back up and check that before... Wait. Nope, wrong way. Because if it doesn't connect, then it's going to be even... Wait. Yeah, okay. If it doesn't connect, then the round trip is gonna be even longer. Remember reading from the Ultima 6 companion that Headless were the product of wizardry gone awry. What isn't? Right. The wizard did it, and if it is wrong, then the wizard did it wrong. Where am I? Wait. Fuck. Filthy magic. Give me an X and it. Trust the X any day. Yeah. Obviously. Now I don't enjoy in general magic for combat. Because the interface for that is always shit in every game. Save for games that are built specifically for that. I'm sure there are other exceptions. But like, it's not enjoyable for me to be playing an RPG and okay, I'm gonna cast a spell. Let me scroll through a menu and select, do I want fire? Do I want ice? Do I want single target? Do I want multi-target? There, I made a bunch of selections as a... However, I do enjoy utility magic. Wait, the stairs down nowhere, all the way over there. What am I doing? You don't like the extra clicks. Yeah, that too. Like, I've tried multiple times just to, you know, not be a one-track kind of guy. I've tried multiple times to use magic in Skyrim. It's impossible to play that game using magic. Wizard running around with a book in hand reading spells, just memorize fireball. And that's another problem with magic, right? What does the most damage? This. Why would I cast anything else? Oh, let's add magic resistance to the enemies. Alright, then I'm not using magic at all. if you're gonna be annoying. Let me put passage here. And maybe passage here. I'm doing a magic only Skyrim run on Master, having a blast. Well, literally. Well, good for you. You get to quickly navigate menus during a fight. How many different spells do you use in a single combat? If it is one, then why? If it is 3 or more, then that's too much work. Use hotkeys. I know there are hotkeys. It's just navigating menus with the one less step. You memorize the menus instead. I'm being a little bit facetious. I could never use hotkeys properly in Skyrim. I don't know why. I hope it connects just so we don't have to go all the way back. A mellow ghoul named Marrowsuck. That's a very good name for a ghoul, yes. What is this? Fallout? The face. Herpeo. I'm Silvertree. Who art thou? Huh? Me, Marrowsuck, the tailor. Excellent, I have need of thy services. Me very good tailor, what do you need? What hast thou in my size? You got some little stuff look like your size here. He actually has stuff. I do not wish to bother any further. Farewell. Hello. I need thy skill as a tailor. Hang on. How is this? Me no see any good material there. You got any cloth or animal skin or something like that? No. Oh, wait. How is this? No, okay. What about this? Me can make dragon skin into boots for you, but me also need iron silk thread. Only thread good for stitching dragon skin. Why me do that for you? Does it require payment of some kind? Me want food for my work, just about anybody will do, maybe a goblin. Green ones be tender. Very well, I shall pay thee in food, although it may not be a goblin. Okay, give me dragon scales and thread, and then we make boots. Okay. It will make me dragon skin boots if I get iron silk thread. Now, do you remember where you chucked the thread? Oh! I thought it was something I was going to find eventually. It is on a garbage pile. I didn't toss it randomly. It was a recent one, I did carry it for a bunch. Okay, it's time for the let's go back and check the piles of garbage. We probably won't have to go very far. It could be even in this one. But I can't go this way. I have to go around. Other than that... Oh, the locked chest I haven't... Okay. So I'm gonna check that one first, because it's the closest one. If I would make one change to this game, it would be the weight limit. I don't know. Even if you want to keep it, maybe... Maybe have it so like key items cannot be deleted and they weight nothing. I know that kind of breaks the in-sync rule of being not having rules. No. No, it was before this one. Okay, so now we go upstairs. Is that's not the... Oh, it is. Never mind. I remember having a pile of items. I'm gonna go stairs up first. Because if my memory works, the place where I dropped those items was behind the Dwarven King. Oh. I know I dropped items there, but no, it was just the gold. The items here are not relevant. Weight limit isn't quite so harsh if you stop at mail armor. But why would you stop at mail armor? Like, look, having the penalty to using better armor be you can't carry shit, that's messed up. Not because it's a problem with me in particular. Like, it was fine for game design back in '92, not criticizing, you know, within context. I'm saying in general. It's an intentional trade-off, but you're trading... It's a trading of between mechanical, like power of your character, and convenience. That's not a trade-off you should do. I think that's a mistake in game design. Like, convenience is one thing. Can we make the game more convenient, more playable? You can't make the game less playable, less convenient, so the character can be more powerful. Like, okay, maybe you move slower. Maybe your attacks aren't as strong. Maybe you can't cast spells. Like, you have a power trade-off. Not like if you it's like if you have plate armor, then your vision gets obscured for the rest of the game. You're trading power for being able to see the game. That's not reasonable. That's my point. Which is as good and well crafted as Diablo 2 is. It's one of the biggest problems I have with that game, with the expansion. The fact that you have to do a trade-off between inventory space and character power. That's asinine. Like, it makes no sense to do something like that. But not this one either. You're cool, what can we think those constrictions? Yeah, I'm not a fan. You can carry less stuff. You have less inventory space if you want full defense. I mean, I'm working with it because what option do I have? But I don't like it. I don't have more items here. Now, I think it was a recent trade-off, so I'm gonna look here. It might be here. And possibly there. Respectfully disagree. That's fine. Like, seriously, I never... Even as a kid... Is this the mines? No, okay. Even as a kid, I was like, why do I have to have less? I can pick up less loot. That's the trade-off for having some bonuses. I hate charms in Diablo 2. I absolutely detest them. Last playthrough I did, I would put them on my stash and never use them because I'd rather carry stuff. So we have this and this. I think it's the only two places I might have. So here was a bunch of strong thread. I don't know if that qualifies, but it's close enough that I might accept it. Let's see if it works. Right, and the thing is there. So left and then right. You can tell it was the only thread. I know I had exactly 3. Wait, I did not write down where I found him. Oh, that's fine. This is Marrowsuck. I don't know if he needs all 3. Oh, he took them. Come back in half an hour with foods and me give you boots. Excellent, I shall return then. Okay, time to make some I don't know if I can get here from here because there is food here. But sure, let's just make it. No reason to be stingy. I'm gonna have to wait around anyway. For the half hour, so this and this and this. Make food. Don't know how much he wants. So I'm gonna make 4. Not enough mana, might as well sleep. Let's see if that's good enough for him. Okay, me make boots, you got food to pay? Here you are. Okay, here are your boots, so long. Alright, we got a pair of dragon skin boots. Outstanding. I didn't even occur to me that I would need to fashion them into boots. I thought I was just gonna like throw them on the lava and walk on top of them or something. Which of course wouldn't work with the way the game is structured, but it was my first thought. So yeah, let's recast light. Here, okay. Before I go this way... Oh shit! There's more passages. Ooh! 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 We can't go down. They put the tailor right before this. This is the level below, so that might lead to the golem. Straight away. Yeah, it leads to the same spot. It looks like I'm gonna drop down there, so let me finish exploring up there first. This opens up. Mellow, oh, Nibble. All the funny names. Hey human, what do you do here, far from home? I am traveling the depths of the abyss. Should no bother exploring abyss? Not much to see now, just people try to survive. Used to be a lot going on before collapse. What went on here before the collapse? No one lived here, but they come to state chamber, tombs and mines. Diplomats and visitors use state chamber for talks. Funerals here too. Important people buried in tombs. We used to work in mines. Where are the mines? Mines in southwest. But only way I get to them is through mine dispatch chamber. Dispatch chamber. What is the mine dispatch chamber? Mine dispatch chamber, room where miners go to be sent to work in mines. Me send miners to work by sending them to teleport room. Get put in part of mine from there. How does the chamber operate? Need combination to use chamber. Why would me give you combination to chamber? What does thou want? Me want fish. Bring me 10 fish, me tell you combination. I shall return with fish, farewell. Now we're gonna be generating a lot of garbage. Also, it's gonna be heavy. Hang on, I'm gonna put down a save. And the best way to do this is to grab the fishing pole and fish at that pool that the guy says was full of fish. And because the fish is gonna be heavy, I'm gonna have to drop my shit here. So let me... 10 fish. You can just fish. Right, but I don't have a pole. So I would have to create with magic spells, and that would create a bunch of other food, which would be a lot of garbage that I ideally don't want to drop on the floor because of game issues if you have too much stuff on the floor. Also, the fish is gonna be heavy, so I have to go get the fish and drop my weight here. Does that make sense? And then I go back up. Ah, yes. Because normally I would be, oh, you want a fish? Okay, let me know the passage that I hadn't explored yet. Oh shit. What is this? It's a hostile goal. I much prefer your friends, that they help me a lot. Okay, let me write down that this is a passage. Let me clear that, I guess. I went the wrong way. Now I have to finish exploring. Fine. Okay, that is Merrowsuck. Where am I? I have to go north. Wait. Wait. East. Okay. Here. Ah, yes, this was the place, but to get there I have to go around. Unless I fly. So go west and hold the left. I can't go west. Because that passage is elevated. No, this was west. What am I talking about? I don't know my directions. Considering everything the game does, it is surprisingly stable. I'm gonna take this sack from here, I think, and place it like anywhere else. Yeah, I'm gonna place it next to the fishing spot. So gems and poles will be here. Gems, poles. No, I have to go this way because I might die if I fall down without a slow fall. I don't want to bother. It's faster to do this than to. Okay, this is the place, and then we drop the bag elsewhere. Is there anything like a mark and recall? I think there is, because there is a spell called Gate Travel, which is... let me save first. It is Vas in money. I can't cast it yet because we don't have Vas in... no, that's Greater Heal. Greater Travel is Vas... Vasrel Por. Now just Relpor is... Speed, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be some kind of teleport spell. But yeah, I loved using runes in Ultima Online. And then they had that system for the rune book. That was so freaking good. Where you could like, because at first you had the runes and you cast a mark on them and recall on them and you have them in your inventory. Which is good, because the inventory in that game is really good. But then they came up with the rune book, which you can make with inscription, which was a skill they added later to the game. And you can put the runes, you can mark the rune, give it a name. You could always give a name to a rune, so you know where it took you to. And you could put it in a rune book, and the rune book would hold like 16 runes or something. So you open this book on your interface and you just click on the rune that you want, like 2 buttons, one to open a gate and one to recall. And then people would be selling full rune books. This is a rune book that takes you to all towns. They would go around spending reagents, marking the runes. Man, that game was so good. Oh, is this not the pool full of fish? I think it is. Yeah, I'm glad I did the whole check your weight thing, because it is 10 stones to carry all the fish. And then Lord British himself was player killed by a fireball. Yeah, serves him right. Take that for Tabula Rasa. Did that game actually get released? Gems and poles. Right here. And now we go stairs down. Now, the one of the guys eats whatever food we gave him one bread. And he made us an item. This other dude wants 10 fish just to give us information. November 2007. Interesting. Did it last long, I wonder? By the way... Oh, this is Morrow Suck. Let me go here. This is... nothing. Wait. Ice Neck. Oh, there is another guy called Ice Neck here. He went free to play in February, close to February, January to February. It lasted 1 full month in free to play. My man, what a disaster. Yeah, I think at the time, like, it was early and all, but I don't know why at the time I assumed that thing was gonna flop really freaking hard. Who you? Me no see live human here in long time. I am... When did thou last see live live human here? We see humans here a long time ago, before collapse, before ghouls even exist. We are just humans then. What does thou mean before ghouls exist? When collapse happen, food gets scarce fast. Bunch of us who work here before collapse live off bodies in tombs. Start to like them better than other food. Other humans call us ghouls. Pretty soon we call ourselves ghouls. Later we kicked out of tombs. Move here. Who kicked thee out of the tombs?
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Everything planned, thank you for the follow, enjoy the free emotes. Garrett, whatever, I'm off to space now. Yeah. Did it ever... What did it do after that shit? Because Peter Molyneux became a grifter. Just pushing random garbage that doesn't get made by anyone and doesn't get finished, and it's just a bunch of hyped crap. But what came of Garriott? Did he do anything else? I kind of forgot. Some wizard, me not remember for sure. Shanklick, leader of ghouls, know about wizard, ask her. Oh, Shanklick is the leader of the ghouls. The one that we have to ask about the crazy wizard. I thought there was a lizard based on the name. Alfshal, what was thy job here before the collapse? This place was catacombs. People come to State Hall for funeral, then march through catacombs and make tombs for dead guy. Me play flute at funerals long time ago. Thou didst play the flute? Shroud of the Avatar seems to be supported by a small group of diehard fans still regarding. Yeah, I know about Shroud of the Avatar. I was asking if he did something reasonable, I guess. So just that. Yeah, I've only backed one... Like... What do you call that kind of stuff? That community backed? Whatever, I've only backed one project like that in my life. That I paid for before it was finished, and it was, yeah, Kickstarter, crowdfunding. Kickstarter is one of the main platforms for that, yes. I've only participated in one crowdfunding for a game. And it was for a very good cause at the time, and the game did come out and it was pretty good, and I played it and I beat it, and it's a game that makes no sense outside of Brazil. If you want to take a look at what I'm talking about, it's on Steam. It's called, I think, what's the name in English, because it's completely different in English. I think it's called Pulling No Punches, because the original name is untranslatable without keeping any sense of meaning. And the English name doesn't mean anything in the context. And it was a very fun game. It's a bit repetitive, but just because of the subject matter, it was quite cathartic to play through it. But again, it's very dependent on context, that particular game. And yeah, I got my Steam key and everything. That was the only one though. Thou didst play the flute. Yeah, I'm a musician. You surprised Ghoul can be a musician? Me musician before me, Ghoul. Me playing State Hall for cabarets all the time. What didst thou play for cabarets? It was great. Me play all kinds of stuff. Me play Martin's Song of Wonder a lot of times. Was cabaret's favorite spiritual. Said that you played in the right place, wondrous thing happened, but no one knows place. The flute! I know where it is, I have to go grab it. I'd like to try to play it. You got flute? Mish this song to you. No, I do not. Okay, get flute and teach you song. Okay, we have to get the flute. Okay, you can remove this, and the flute is here. Can let me deal with the fish. Flute, toot, toot. Yep. You got fish for me? Yes, here thou art. Thanks, people scarce recently. Fish good substitute. three dials. There are 3 dials on the wall. Each goes from 0 to 7. 0 straight up, increases clockwise. Set dials to 7 to 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would be this, and this. Gates to teleport room then open. Walking there, teleport to mine. Okay, so if 0 straight up it increases clockwise and it goes 0 to 7, it's the same dial that we saw in the zero-based indexing, definitely programmed behind this text. It didn't even occur to me. Yes, no, that makes a lot of sense. It didn't occur to me, yes. To me it seems obvious, like why would it start at 1? Do it starts at 1? Right, 0 straight up increases clockwise. It's the same one as the dials in the frog room? Was it frog? I don't remember what it was. Bullfrog, yes. So it has 8 positions total. So 7 is pointing up left. 2 is pointing up right. No, it's pointing right. Yeah, that was a off by 1 error. There we go. So it would be like... Let me draw this because it's faster than writing all this text down. And 6. Okay, I have a drawing. Jesus, camera. This drawing right here, it's a drawing of the dials in the positions they need to be in. It's better than having to write everything down. Thank thee kindly, farewell. Alright, now grab my stuff back, please. I put the left on left, yeah. Yep, no, that's correct. And now we go grab the flute. I can't write the name of this guy down, hang on. Kniebo. Kniebo. Okay, now if we follow the right wall, we go stairs up. Right, I'm gonna finish exploring down there instead. And maybe because that thing might connect on the other side, so we don't have to do all the loop around on level 4. But that's probably wishful thinking. This segment seems to be fully isolated. Oh shit. Shit. It's hostile. It dimmed my lights. Shitty asshole. Okay, it's gone. Never mind. It's hitting the wall with its face. There's a lot of little passages here. Here lies one who is no longer among the living. Enter not unless dost wish to join him. Alright, I do wish to join him. Even this does a slap sound. Alright, let's join. Yeah, of course it closed. Oh shit! It's a dire ghost. That's a very nice sprite. Man, I just realized something. How the hell do they do transparency effects this well in 92? Like, this kind of stuff is not trivial to pull off, because you have to read the pixel behind it to render it. So aqui. We got a new key, which you might use for this. Herein lies Noland, formerly Sir, stripping of his title. He strayed from the path of virtue by murdering the young Endicott in cold blood. But the key might be for right here, though. Yeah. Sigh. Noland, separated ignominiously from the rest of his order. Noland, what about the Asland? Oh. Worn battle axe. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm sure this is gonna be good. Hang on. Because this is an excellent battle axe, but I'm gonna save because I'm gonna use a lot of mana and then I'm gonna reload. Well, maybe not. But our current one, I'm just making sure it's this. Our current one is excellent battle axe and nothing else. But this one, what? Can that fail? It can't be just the battle axe. Oh. Game. Yeah, that was just a battle axe. Jesus, game, that's so tricky of you. No, none of these are the one we want. Right, this is a wand. We're gonna drop it somewhere. Now, that one we have, the other one we don't. What does this enable me? Which one is this? This is a Tim stone. It allows us to cast Freeze Time on level 8. Circle 8 of magic. It looks very similar to this one because the rooms are really small on the reference card. It gets annoying to check. It gives me speed. Which I'm not using, I'm already fast enough. It's pointless. But at least we have it. It's fine. I do, of course, want to wait. Okay, I need a secret wall. Secret door somewhere. Wait, what? Can I unlock it with the same key? Oh, it does. Even though... And now it sounds like a... Yeah, never mind, okay. The key goes into a gate that slides. It's a very fancy key. Right, let's keep exploring. We have to get the flute and come back. Jeweled sword. Okay. A bandolin, not a flute. The CRPG addict had trouble with that because, you know, particulars on general open case. They don't. I tried because I didn't have a lot of options, but... But yeah. Where do you even put the key? Just load it in, however it's... Just, you rub it. You just rub the key on the portcullis and it slides off. Because it's just rust holding it together. You rub the rust off, it slides off. What a weird segment. Really narrow corridor. Yeah. This looks like the kind of sec I would have. Did some previous culprit dying here? Because that's the kind of sec I would drop around. Imagine playing this game and then like you go back and someone took your shit off the floor. Okay, there's a passage south. This will lead me to the mines. You know what? Here's the thing. I want to play that flute on anything that looks suspicious. So I need to be carrying it with the song known. So yeah, let's try to hurry back to that. Circles, everyone. Really good at circles. If I keep to the right wall, I will get to stairs going up. Oh, this guy is still running away from me. Oh no, he isn't. Can you stop? Oh, he dropped the backpack! How the hell does a ghost carry a backpack? Jesus Christ, that's an important ghost. So this one I have. The other two I don't. What the fuck? And I had given up killing that ghost because he couldn't get in range. Backpack may be haunted. It seems fine. These two are new. This is a Grav and this is a Nox. Can I use these in anything from the reference card? I assume this is gonna have a spell. We can now cast lightning. Don't care. Cure poison? We couldn't cast Cure Poison. Okay, this enables Cure Poison finally. Missile Protection, which I don't care about. That's about it. Killing a ghost, yeah. he dropped a backpack with important stuff. Remember the Bard Stellar ARPG had a bit about enemies carrying a bunch of nonsensical loot. Traps beyond Rome to nuts and bolts. So that's I'm gonna drop it here because that's garbage. It's just the mantra. Is there a detect traps? Yeah, there's a traps one. That's the dumbest skill in this game. ROM for traps. Alright. Alright. We were following the right wall in this direction, yes. Right wall. Come on, dude. Man, I'm sure at some point one of them was like, dude, you really want us to collide with enemies, you have to let the player push them. Or make them passable. Like, don't... From here I want to go there. Fastest way is probably through the nights. Trolls wouldn't be too much further either, but... Now this is for convenience. The game you just mentioned, whenever you pick up loot, including older gear, automatically turn to coin. Yes. Diablo 3 added a thing. Diablo 3 has like pets that follow you around. And they always picked up gold automatically for you. They added a thing not too long ago, apparently, where if you unlocked a certain skill, they would automatically grab any item that was rare or lower and salvage it instantly. So you just get the salvage materials right away. And that's very quality of life right there, because you either carry that shit filling your inventory up or you stop getting materials. And the things getting turned automatically to coin reminded me of that. Wait. No, no, this is the kind of the wrong way, actually. Correct way is here. And then, did I write down that I have... I wrote down books, but I'm pretty sure there was a flute in here. Oh no. I messed up, there's no flute here. I found a thing that was like a flute here. I remember that I thought, oh no, it looks like chocolate. If it was here... Oh, it's probably one of these. Here we go. Okay, okay. I did remember right. Away thee hence. A little bit of organizing. Put this shit on the backpack, because the backpack is the one that can carry the most stuff. This goes here, and here comes the flute, and then we can go back and learn the song. I'm surprised I remembered. Yeah, it's just because I made the joke about the chocolate. Did I remember it? If I were playing this alone, I wouldn't have joked. I wouldn't have remembered. Which is a problem, right? If you play this game without a guide, you know, and you decide later to start using a guide because you got a bit too rich for your blood, then it's like, okay, this flute, you don't drop it, you need it, and then you're like, okay, I grabbed it and I dropped it elsewhere, now what? Okay, east, then north? So I had to use a guide from the beginning, if you are using one. Now we keep to the left wall. And we want to find Ice Neck. Shanklick. Wait, this is the guy I have to ask about the wizard. Wait. I didn't see this guy before. Shanklick. Why are you here? Begone from here, thou vile fiend. I'm exploring the deeps of the abyss. You out exploring. You not look like Knight of Crux or Seer of Moon. They go exploring. I am a Knight of Crux, technically. Looks, yeah, they didn't have separate dialogue for that. Looks like maybe one of them outcasts from near Great Door. But they weak-willed and cowardly. Don't go exploring. Where are you from? Well, actually, I did save, so if he doesn't like it. Actually, I am a Knight of the Crux. New Knight, huh? You must be on quest. What kind of quest you want? I seek the talismans of Sir Caberus. Gifts Caberus was going to give out? That a long time ago, before we was even ghouls. Me nor hear of them talismans since crazy wizard talking about justice come here and seal off tombs. Okay, so yeah, we have to ask this guy about the crazy wizard, but in the end it doesn't matter. Because the guy sealed the tombs, but we have been there already, we got part of the sword. Tell me of this wizard. Ghouls used to live in tombs, lots of food there. After big collapse, crazy wizard come here, talking about justice. He throw us out of tombs, said ghouls no care about justice, so we no could live there anymore. He put part of sword in Tube's tomb, I think. Yeah, this is the hint that we don't need anymore. Mind your shanks around this one. He's gonna lick my shank. And then he's gonna say, nice balance. Where are the tombs of which you speak? Tombs north and east from here, a long time since me there. Entrance used to be left out of big eastern corridor, but wizard hid it. We know can find it. Maybe I have to play the flute there. Probably not. I'm gonna look at the map. Left of big Eastern corridor. Okay, so ask Shanklick about Crazy Wizard. I can check mark that. Hello there, Crab Meats. Welcome in, my friend. Crab Meats had just... I think Crab Meats had just gotten in here when I started panicking about my monitor. Alright, I thank thee farewell. Fare thee well. Alright. So if I look at the map, he says... Yeah, this... But that's strange, because I can get... I got to the tombs from the thing... Left of Big Eastern Corridor. Yeah, I don't know. Let me get the flute song. Eyes neck. You got flute? Yes, in fact I do. Okay, let me see flute. Oh, here it is. This flute should work fine. Notes of tune are press this on your keyboard. That's a lot of numbers. I don't know if I can fit them and keep them readable. Three, 5, 4, 2, 3, 7, 8, 7, 5. 3, 5, 4, 2. Yeah, now we have to play this everywhere that looks interesting. I shall be sure to practice it. Avatar looking handsome. Yeah, he's a handsome devil. 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah, my notes are fine. So, the flute. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. I forgot to grab it from the window and then okay, it's a slope, it's gone. Hang on. Yeah, it's this, but it doesn't sound good. I thought it was gonna be interesting, but no, it's bland. Dun 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 dun. Is this where Ocarina of Time got the idea? It's probably got it from the same place that this one got from. It's all copies and influences all the way down. It's fine. I'm gonna try it here, just in case. And then we keep going. It is awesome, yes. I was able to play it before, but I thought it was just being fancy because we didn't ever hear about music before, anyone talking about it. But now we do actually get a song that is part of a puzzle. Not using enough vibrato. I tried to hold down the key, it doesn't work like... It's the same sound, doesn't matter how you press it. You put the instrument down. Okay, kinda sounds okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it sounds fine. You just have to play it at a better speed. Yeah, not there. Absolute tune. Yeah. Okay, I've talked to all the ghouls. I know everything, I know. I still have to check there, but yeah. The thing is, you know why I stopped and then I walked forward still? Because I played this game as if I'm doing WASD, right? So W goes forward, A looks left, D looks right. That's default controls. The thing is, S doesn't go back, S walks, W runs, S walks. So it's not the first time in this game where I want to go backwards and instead I walk slowly forwards. To go back, it's X. You have to press X. X can't give it to you. And then strafing is Z and C. Wait. There's a thing that you have to test on a game like this that I haven't. Can you circle strafe? No. You can't even strafe while walking. Yeah, strafing is its own thing. If you're strafing, you can't do anything else. You can move and turn, which is already better than some games. Okay, we go north here. Circle strafing to OP, I suppose. Hostile ghoul. And a ghost, another one of those black ones. Dire ghost. I'm not damaging my axe, haven't damaged my axe in a while. Probably because of my skill. How is this? I'm gonna keep to the right wall for now. Okay, does this lead into the... There's another big room. I don't want to drop there yet because I can't head back once I do. Ragged scroll. Shit, it was... It's telekinesis. It's not a readable scroll. Is this the bag of Randall Garbo? It is. Oh, a backup rock hammer. We're gonna keep our rock hammer here. I'm gonna keep it because it might be needed. Oil flasks. Okay, that's everything except for the room that you drop into and the lava. We do have the boots, we can go into the lava and walk around, I presume. Wait. Wrong way. I want to finish over here first. Can I can probably skip the entire thing. Ow, 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 okay. That jump is ludicrous. Oh, there's a guy there. Mellow mage named Judy. I know. Who loves Judy? It says right here. That was a long time ago. Tom loves Judy. Boing. Yes. As you approach, the old woman looks up and squints. She's obviously nearsighted. Tom? She says, is it thee? The hope in her eyes dies as she sees your face. Alright, we already know, like, why were we told that Tom loves Judy? Wait. No, that was written on a wall. That was like one of those things when they carve on a tree. It wasn't a note. Otherwise, it would be a letter that I would give to her. Right. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm Silvertree. Who is Tom? Ah, Tom, he was me Tommy boy. Gone he is, and now only I am left. Nevermore shall I see his face this side of paradise, or am I even able to remember it? Not at all. What, hast thou nothing to remember him by? I had me a picture once, but 'tis lost now. Ah, me, Tom, such a bonny lad I never knew. Well, if I should find it, I shall return thee. Wouldest thou? Oh, the Lord very kind bless thee. Blesses upon thee also, old mother. I don't think I've ever seen a picture. I kept all the notes. I've only dropped the books. Alright, so this is Judy. So let me write it down. Meta note, be careful around Judy. Bump into her the last way to fuck up your save. So so finding the picture is required for progression. Got it. Judy wants a picture of Tom. It's one of the few unintentional soft locks that are easy to accidentally make happen. I hadn't considered. It takes a long time, okay? Okay. What? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep dropping here. Jesus Christ. So I need to equip that shit before... Hang on. I'm gonna keep dropping on the lava, so yeah, why not? Put this stuff on. I wonder if... Yeah, I have to see if these platforms have anything. Just jump around them. See if... I can't believe they managed to put a box factory in Ultima Underworld. I mean, the lengths devs will go through to put box factories in their games. Okay, there is a passage here, which I'm gonna explore right away, actually. Boxes are gonna make themselves. I mean, considering all the games that have box factories, I don't think we're running into danger of running out of boxes anytime soon. Oh, so that thing... is from here. I'm pretty sure this is one of the passages. It is. Okay, no, that's fine. So this is cleared up as well. Okay, and that will probably connect to that. It does. So I have this passage, we have this entire room to check. One of these this will probably still connect into the same room. Do this, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stop the timer. And I'm gonna come back to this game tomorrow.